Ladies and gentlemen, you know we talk Justice League, so let's get into it. First, a piece of scripture that says, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to destruction, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. This is a truth that is universal. If you infight, you actually weaken yourself. United, you must stand. The Justice League is about uniting the League against a greater evil. If they don't unite and they attack each other, that greater evil will destroy them. Which leads me to one of the members of the Justice League, Barry Allen. As you can see here, he's talking to his father who's in prison because he's accused of killing his mother, convicted of that, and Barry went into forensics actually to find a way to free his father, ended up dealing with murder cases and stuff, got struck by lightning, became the Flash. Of course, he's identified by Bruce Wayne, who finds out that Barry Allen is very quick because Barry Allen is able to avoid his Batarang. Just imagine what would happen if he couldn't. But I think Bruce was pretty assured. Not only did he was able to get out of the way of the Batarang, he was able to catch it. And then he realized that Bruce Wayne was Batman. And he was immediately on board, wanting to be one of the founding members of the Justice League, and he would go around with Bruce Wayne and Diana trying to find the other members of the Justice League, which was really awesome. But something that you may have not noticed or recognized here is what Barry Allen was wearing. And this was pointed out to me by the film junkie, actually. This is not my idea. How brilliant Zack Snyder is. Zack Snyder is actually harkening back to the 1978 Superman, the young Clark Kent, wearing this outfit here. And what's so cool about that is that this outfit that you see Clark Kent wearing right now, which I'm zooming in on, both the pattern, the color, and the design of the outfit is very much what the young Barry Allen here is wearing. Let's give you a good look at Barry Allen's outfit here and young Clark Kent's. So it's a harken back to Superman 1978. And I've told you that Zack Snyder's been doing that quite repeatedly in his prior movies, Man of Steel, Batman v Superman. So it's not surprising he did it in Justice League as well. What's even more interesting is that Barry Allen, he was actually in his, even in the trailer, you can't see it so clearly, he was actually doing drawings of Superman in the corner here, but you can't see it. You can see he's doing the designs for the Flash, and you can see his designs of Superman's crest and stuff there. Now that's not all. When you looked at Batman v Superman, you would have seen Clark Kent dressed in an outfit looking something like this. Now, it's not as prominent as what happened in Superman 1978, 81, and 83, but the pattern of this outfit and even the color harks back to Superman, Richard Donner's Superman and Company Limited. And I thought that was really cool that we have that kind of shout out as well. And there are many others. But I want to point out something else. I was glad that Cosmic News picked this up. And this is a while back actually, just before Comic-Con, where it says Zack Snyder has not removed all of Justice League from his Twitter. And you can go check his Twitter. You'll see he didn't remove everything. He said that's a fake news report, and the clickbait sites have been having a field day with Zack Snyder's Twitter account, as Snyder, or his social media manager, has removed the head photo which did feature the Justice League. Some sites were going so far as to claim Zack Snyder removed anything Justice League from his Twitter account, which is just plain false, as all the tweets with the Justice League posters and posts are still present. And you can just go to his Twitter account and see that. Alright, this is just one such post. Okay. There's another report, and that was today, or yesterday, or the day before. I think it was, what day was it? I'll tell you now. It is August the 8th. Doctor Strange director calls Zack Snyder's Watchmen a masterpiece. Scott Derrickson, who is the director of Doctor Strange, called Zack Snyder's piece a masterpiece when somebody associated Watchmen with the worst movie you ever saw in theater. And he said here, Watchmen is a masterpiece. That's what Derrickson said, and other people agreed. So I'm so glad that I'm seeing such a cross field sort of, the people in the industry, the directors and so on, such a nice love for each other. And I know this guy, he was inspired actually by Watchmen. James Cameron is inspired by Batman v Superman. And we know Zack Snyder is a genius. We can see that in a lot of things that he does. One more thing I wanted to show you guys. Again, this came from Dave the Film Junkie. Basically, I got this from him, but I'm expanding on it. Is Brody 3D. Brody Perkins, he's basically a guy who sculpts toys, and for Mattel and a number of others. And in this case, his digital sculpt, where he's using 3D software to do it. Here's his digital sculpt of a parademon. Of course, it's not completed in terms of color palette and stuff, but it's really awesome. And you know, I'm carried away by parademons because, you know, as I said before, I fanboy out just thinking about the fact that we're actually seeing parademons. It's just crazy, right? And there are all kinds of parademons, of course. So that's really awesome. He also has some sculpts of the Flash. Here's Steppenwolf. This is the head sculpt for Steppenwolf that we saw with the Mattel figures. It's really awesome. And as Dave said, the eyes of Steppenwolf are black, but they do become another color. They can become red like hell. So that's really awesome. Here's the sculpt of the Flash that Mattel is actually right now promoting. Really cool. He's got a couple more. Of course, this is Ezra Miller and Ray Fisher promoting Cyborg and the Flash. Here's Aquaman here. This is the finished product. Really cool. He's got a couple others. Here's the Flash right here. It's got Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor. This is the 3D sculpt. And here's the actual Lex Luthor. Where is he? Because this is the Flash here. You can actually play it to see him move. He's got the Lex Luthor somewhere around. Let's see if I can find it. It's taking me a little while, guys. Sorry about that. It'll come. There it is. Isn't that awesome? Does kind of look like Lex Luthor. And he is another one, but I'll deal with that some other time. So on that note, guys, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Enjoy the music. Hans Zimmer, and the adaptation from Hans Zimmer by Junkie XL and Danny Elfman. You guys have a great one now.